all of the decisions we've been talking about in the last few videos are pretty much interrelated, because the format that you want to present your information in may well help determine which script you use. If you want to present it in a certain format, there may only be certain scripts that support that format. So you need to understand what format you want to present the information in. Whatever format you choose, it has to be suitable for your niche. Remember, your niche may or may not respond to particular formats of information, so make sure it's something your niche is interested in. Now, the first is what's been termed a fixed term membership. A fixed term membership is a really great idea. It's a good idea for an autopilot business because the content's delivered over a fixed term. So I can either use a script, or the more popular one is to use an autoresponder. If it's a 6-month course with content delivered each week, all you do is you preload your autoresponder. Members sign up, become a member, sign up to the autoresponder, and then they get delivered the content over a 6-month period. So it's very good. The autoresponder sends it out once a week. No more involvement from you. You can concentrate on marketing it or on other businesses. So the content is sent out each day or each week or each month, depending upon what you're going to do. I wouldn't recommend sending it out once a month for a fixed term membership. That sort of thing. A fixed term membership tends to be a bit more intensive. It tends to be once a week, simply because you're keeping more in contact with your members. You're more interactive with them then, and you're constantly reminding them that you're there and you're someone that they want to do business with. You either bill a weekly, monthly for that fixed period of time. I'd recommend billing monthly. This is very much a psychological issue more than anything else. A lot of people don't like to pay for things weekly. If you bill them weekly, it seems like a lot. You may only be billing them $5 or $10 a week, but they may think, well, that's an awful lot. I'm paying lots of money very often. Whereas if you bill them on a monthly cycle, they're used to being charged monthly. If you think about it, most of your bills you pay monthly. Your mortgage or rent, you typically pay monthly. So people are used to monthly payments. So monthly payments are often much better for this. Now, obviously, they're paying in advance. So you bill them now, that's for the next month's content. So fixed term memberships are very good because of that. Now, the other option is a one-off payment. So this is where you basically they pay once for lifetime access. So again, this would be a good model for delivering a product, for example. It's great for any content which isn't delivered over time. So if you're just delivering a product, or you just want to get people into a site so that they can become members and you can market to them, a one-off payment is perfect. It pretty much can be used for any product in order to make your buyers much more active. Now, the next option is monthly payment. Now, fixed term memberships can often be monthly payments, but they are for a fixed term. Monthly payments often tend to be pretty much until they're cancelled. So it could be for a fixed term, or typically in the example here, it's recurring until the buyer leaves your site. The content typically will be delivered via some sort of script. It'll either be drip fed by the script or added manually by yourself every month or every period of time when they're expecting it. Monthly payment is good for things like a PLR or a resale rights membership. Those fit very nicely into the monthly payment model. Or pretty much any site where content is going to be delivered over a long period of time, and there's always going to be new things added. Maybe an interview site, or a sports team site, or social networking site, something like that. They can often work well as monthly payments. The other formats, again, these are ideas. If you're in the internet marketing niche, you may want to look at a private label rights site where you sell private label rights products. You can either create them yourself or outsource them. Bear in mind, if you're outsourcing them, you have to be able to recoup the cost for that from your members. Master resale rights sites, or a combination of the two, those tend to work very well indeed. You can also create social networking sites. Create social networking niche sites and then charge for different levels of membership. That's a very, very good idea as well. Or the final option is product delivery or training sites. How to look after your hamster, how to restore your classic Mustang, whatever it might be. Things like that. How to train your horse. All of these could be potential formats. There's a lot of ideas here and a lot of information, and you need to sort of clarify in your head what options you're going to pick, basically. Which formats are going to work for you, which formats work for your niche, how can you package the information in such a way that it fits nicely into a membership site. And to be honest, that's the big questions. How do you do that? And if you can answer that, then you're ready to start marketing and setting up your membership site. And sometimes you need to think about it a little. So it's worth spending the time in the planning stage. Don't get caught up in planning and never actually take action. But spend some time in the planning stage and think about how you are going to run your membership site, and that will give you an idea of how it all fits together. It's very, very interlinked, and all the decisions affect each other. So it's not all going to suddenly become crystal clear when you say, right, I'm using this script, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. They're all very interrelated, so they'll influence each other significantly. But decide which format suits yourself and suits your niche, and then you're ready to go and start setting up your membership site, driving traffic, recruiting members, and most importantly, earning.